Hello students, good morning all. Welcome back to another session of mathematics class. Today we are learning lesson number 2, that is numbers, part 7 and session 9. Okay. In the last class we have learned about subtraction, right? What is the symbol for that? Minus. Okay. What we learned? So, for example, 49 minus 38, we have to take away 38 numbers from 49, right? So, first ones place we have to subtract and then tens place, right? So, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, minus 8. So, take away 8 from 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the answer is 1. Now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take away 3. 1, 2, 3. So the answer is 1. Right? So 49 minus 38. Answer is 11. So you all understood this one? Yes? Yes. And what is the next one we learned? The next topic we learned, daily life situation involving addition and subtraction sums. We wrote a lot of sums, right? So we saw sums and then answers from that sums, right? So I gave one example for that. An example and many sums I have told you. And this is the homework I have given last week, right? So that homework is Rani chose 2 shirts from the hanger and 3 shirts from the rack. 2 shirts from the hanger, 3 shirts from the rack. Find the total number of shirts chosen by her. So answer will be shirts from the hanger. How many shirts from the hanger? 2. And how many shirts from the rack? 3. So total number means we have to add this one plus this one. So 3 plus 2 is equals to 3 plus 2 how much? 5. So total number of shirts chosen by her are 5 numbers. Okay? I think you all got the answer correctly. Right? Okay. Shall we go into another topic today? Okay. The next topic is frame the questions. Frame the questions for given addition and subtraction sums. Okay. Like we have to frame the question. See, the question will be like this. If you take page number 42, the question will be given only like this. Okay. 118 plus 212 is equals to how much? So we have to frame our own question for that. Okay. So how we can frame? I will tell you now. So this is the question they asked and we have to frame a question like this. Okay. So 118 plus 212. So I framed a question of my own like, is there has 118 jasmines, 118 here, 118 jasmines and 212 roses, 212 roses. Okay, since it is plus, we have to total how many. Okay, so how many flowers does she have? Okay, so 118 plus 212, 8 plus 2, 10, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3, 1 plus 2, 3. So total number of flowers she is having is 330. Okay, we have to frame question like this. Okay, we have to frame a question like this and then answer it. Okay, this is the type of sum. Okay, understood children? Shall we go to the next sum?
Okay.
So the second sum, 200 plus 300 is equals to how much? So we have to frame the question now. John have 200 pens and 300, 200 pens and 300 pencils. So totally how many pens and pencils he has? Okay, because it is plus, we have to add totally how many. Okay, so totally 200 plus 300, 0, 0, 3 plus 2, 5. So totally he is having 500 pens and pencils with him. Okay, so the question they'll ask like this, and we have to frame a question again and then answer. Okay children, shall we go to subtraction sums now? Okay. So the next one is subtraction sums. Okay, see, 150 minus 50 is equals to how much they asked. So we have to frame a question like, Kiran has 150 apples. 150 apples. Since it is minus, he ate 50 apples. 50 apples he ate. Okay. Now, how many apples are left? Okay. How many apples are left? So, because it is 150 minus 50, we have to do it as subtraction. That's why I asked how many apples are left. See, he has 150 apples and he ate 50 apples. So, now what are the remaining apples he is having? Okay, so let's do 150 minus 50, 0, 0 minus 0, 0. 5 minus 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the answer? 0. Okay, 1 minus 0, 1. So how many apples are left now? 100 apples are left. So the answer is 100. Okay. Is it interesting children? The second subtraction sum is 500 minus 355. So we have to frame a question now. Teja bought 500 mangoes. How many mangoes he bought? 500. He sold 355 mangoes. 355 sold. He sold. Okay. Now it is minus. So how many mangoes does he have? So after buying 500 mangoes, he sold 355 mangoes. So now how many mangoes he have? Okay. So 500 minus 355 we have to do now. Okay. 500 minus 355. Okay. So here it is 0. Right. So what we have to do now? We have to borrow 1 from this side. Right. 1 from 10 side. So this one. This one. Here it becomes 10. What here it will become? 9. Four. Okay. So 10 minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay. Now this became 9. Because we borrow 1 from hundreds place. Okay. Now this is 9. We gave 1 from here. So this is 9. Okay. 9 minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9 minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many are left? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Okay. Now here what is the number here? 4. 4 minus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1. So the answer is 145. So 145 mangoes are left with Teja. Okay. 145 mangoes are left with Teja. This is the way we have to frame the questions and then write the answers. Okay children, understood? Very interesting, na? Okay, shall we go to the next topic now? Okay, the next topic is estimation. estimation, estimation. Okay, take page number 43, you will find this. Okay, so in this estimation, if we see the definition, estimate the sum and difference of the two given numbers by rounding off to nearest tens and hundreds. So now, so you didn't understand anything no, with this definition. Now I'll explain you what is this. Okay. So for example, if I give 17. Okay. 17. Here it is 15. This is the scale from 1 to 50. Okay. 1 to 50. Okay. Now the number I took is 17. Okay. Now 17 means it will come between 15 to 20. Right. So 15, 16, 17. So 17. Okay. Now always the number should be either like in tens. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay. Like that till 100. Okay. So this number is in between 10 and 20. Okay. The between number is 15. Right. So it is like this side to 15 Anna, we have to write 10. Okay. If it is other side like greater number than 15 no, we have to write 20. So like the nearest number for 17 is 20. So that is called round off. Okay. Round off. Means the number is 17, but we will write it as round off number as 20. For example, if it is 7, what we will write? It is from 0 to 10, in between 0 to 10, right? Now it is other side of 5, so greater than 5. So we will write 10. 10. Okay. The round off number for 7 is 10. Okay. If it is 14, it is less than 15. It is between 10 and 20. But it is less than 15. So it should come 10. Okay. We will not write 20. Only if it is greater than 15, we will write 20. If it is less than 15, the values are this side of 15, we will write 10. Okay. Okay. Now, for example, I will give 25. Okay. Now 25. Where is 25? In between 20 and 30. Right. 20 and 30. Now, 25 is in between. Right. Between. So what will come now? It should come 30 because it is exactly in between. Okay. It will not come this side. It will go to that side. So estimation value or round off value is 30. Okay. Now shall we do one more thing? 33. 33. Okay. 33. What is the 33 is in between 30 and 40. Right. 33 is in between 30 and 40. So it is less than 35. So which number will come now? For 33? 30. Understood? 30. So we have to round off the numbers in tens and hundreds only. Okay, that is called estimation. Okay, we have to round out the numbers in tens and hundreds. So it should be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay. Understood? Shall we do one sum now? Okay. So the first number is 27. 27 will come between 20 and 30, right? And what is the middle number? 25. What they asked? 27. 27 is greater than 25. So answer is 30, right? Now 24 also will come between 20 and 30. Middle number is 25. So 24 is less than 25, right? 24 is less than 25. So which number will come? 20, right? So if we see in page number 43, they asked a question, 24 plus 27. Find the answer. Okay. So here we have to estimate. First thing we already estimated here. For 24, 20 plus 30. What is 20 plus 30? 0 plus 0, 0. 3 plus 2, 5. So this is the estimated answer. Estimated answer. Now what is the actual answer? Actual sum is 24 plus 27. 4 plus 7? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. So 1 here and 1 up here. 1 plus 2, 3. 3 plus 2, 5. 51. This is actual answer. Right? Now which is greater? Which is the greater? 51 is greater. So actual answer is greater than estimated answer. Right? Actual answer is what is greater than symbol? Did you remember? Estimated answer. Understood? Shall we do one more? The next one is 15 minus 13. Okay, here it is minus. Okay, whatever it is, first we have to estimate. 15 means between 10 to 20 it will come. But it is, if it is between number, like the middle, exactly middle number, na, which side it will go? It will go to higher number side, right? So 20. Now 13 also in between 10 and 20, but it is less than 15. So it will go to tens place, right? Right? Yes. Now here minus. 0 minus 0, 0. 2 minus 1, 1. This is estimated answer. Estimated answer. Now what is the actual answer? 15 minus 13. 5 minus 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1 minus 1. 0. So answer is 2. Which one is greater now? Estimated answer. Right? Estimated answer is greater than actual answer. Understood, children? With this we have finished our second lesson, that is numbers. Okay, we ended up. Okay, today's assignment is take page number 44. Page number 44. Okay. So in page number 44, you have to do estimation sums. Okay, the first one is round off. Okay, round off the nearest 10. This one, and then estimation sums. This two along with this two. Okay, 3 and 4. Okay, this is your assignment. Okay, children, copied? Copy it. Okay. Okay, thank you.